first play, and Hurts looking to throw it. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. It's there on the first play from scrimmage.
Well, this defense certainly knows they're going to have their hands full trying to slow down this passing game. Here's an example on the very first play from I think we'll see some different looks, maybe some pressure from different places, but it didn't work there, and it's a quick first down.
He's going deep for Brown. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
I love those corners who can not only cover, but don't mind getting a little physical as well. How about play knocking that pass away?
No touch.
Hurts.
I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage, but what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And not enough on the throw that time as that one is incomplete.
One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to force a punting situation.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to fourth. They're going to try and throw. He'll try to do it himself. He's got his target. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being... Up. 27 yards, a big first drive of the game, and already they're taking chances here, but they get the 4th down conversion. I'm curious, do you think that that's something they planned for on the opening drive if it came up, or is that something that happened organically?
I think that they game plan for it, Brandon, and when you think about it, let's just say it. The word analytics is a big part of how we...
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked by Kevin Buck. Take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Together. Off the play fake, it's Williams. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Open man down the field, that's a Dunze. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. A nice gain of 21 yards. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already.
1st down, Chicago.
Now a guy who went to prep school right here in Philly, DeAndre Swift. And he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He's got the Michigan man, Poston Loveland. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. 20 on the catch and run. Really been an ideal start for them. They get the turnover on the opening possession. Now here they are moving the ball straight down the field on their first drive.
And that feels good, but you know on their side of the field all they're thinking is finish this drive off because they took it away, right? So now you've got them back on their heels a little bit. Now go down, put a touchdown on them. Look out. You've won the mental battle early in the game, and that may carry over for you.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And he is met in his a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. To throw, Williams. There's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet. Call it a gain of a yard. And that's going to lead in 12. Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside this first quarter. Throwing is Williams. And that is incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
Santos. And it's 3-0. The Bears hit the scoreboard first. So, Charles, they get to them with a first game and then make it hurt a little bit.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 3. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chat.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Johnson. Score! Pick 6 for a Bears touchdown. Well, CD, that's a huge play by this defense in a close ball game. I think he was trying to just extend the play. They're getting outside the pocket, but he throws a costly pick 6.
Yeah, he's trying to find someone open. You're exactly right. He wasn't looking to run. He was looking to throw. The result, not good for him. They were happy on the defensive side to gather that one in and take it to the house.
The Bears with the football. We get set to begin action.
Santos to kick off for
Santos
Chicago.
out now. He'll kick it away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Their own 29-yard.
Offense set to begin their next drive. And job 1 here, Charles. Football, 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First do themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
At the 39-yard line.
Barkley, toss play left. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts. And it's be incomplete. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Hurts. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
Eagles, First down.
His first catch, good for 8 and a first down.
At the 47-yard line.
Hurts sets up to throw it. Now he'll tuck this and run. He delivers another to Goddard, complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting 30.
That's another Eagles.
Now Hurts going to shift him around a bit.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Hey, easy, 63.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Now Hurts, he's going to do it himself. And this is caught. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They hand off to their big tight end. And he's in for an Eagles touchdown. Kylan Granson. Out. And the Eagles have cut it back within a score. Eagles offense staying out there. Of course, Hurts always a threat to run. They'll go for 2. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. It's complete. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. Boy, they're down only 1 score. Still first half. But they're going to line up for the onside kick. They're able to secure it. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of...
And that
A gain of 12.
run with the Rutgers man, Kyle the run guy. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. The Eagles will take and final timeout as they'll talk things over. Up, down play. Looking to throw is Williams. And this throw up for it. That pass just a little bit off. It looked like maybe he tried to force it in there.
Game speed, always different, no matter what you do in practice. You can't simulate it, right? So your decision-making, everything has to be a little bit quicker. You adjust.
He's got the first down and more. And now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And he returns this to the 22.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions to reach the end zone and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. Well, a nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down. Here's Hurts to throw. Smith catches left side. And past the 30 before he's out of bounds. Hurts to his former Alabama teammate Smith for an Eagle first down.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to in this type of a situation.
Now 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Back to throw again. Now Hurts, he's going to do it himself. Oh, wide open, complete. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A.J. Brown, 53 yards. And the Eagles get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
The Eagles will set up for their 2-point conversion.
Go Silver, ready?
One is caught. So they come up with a 2-point conversion, and that makes this a 1-point game now.
Eagles 16.
Down only one score, still first half, but they're going to line up for the onside kick. And this one won't bounce their way. It's covered up by the hands team. The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now they're giving up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
Mark that down as a pickup of 13, and the Bears have the first.
First down. A gain of 13 yards. First down, Chicago.
And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. Made his first. This now from 46 yards away. And this one is no good. He missed it. And this is going to remain. So we've hit time. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. Set to resume. Here we go with the second half. The Bears holding the lead and ready to receive the kick. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators, they sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about. On the play we just saw there, he might not be the guy you want to challenge in coverage on these all-important snaps. He certainly looks dialed in right now.
To the air, Williams. And that's out to the flat for Swift. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 18 yards on that one, and Chicago has the first.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
They will run straight ahead with Swift. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
First and goal, Chicago.
Here's Williams. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. DeAndre Swift from 4 yards out. And the Bears are able to stretch out their lead.
The Bears will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Williams going to throw for it. And he will get into the end zone. And it's now a 2-score game as the lead moves to 9. So they try to make it a two-score game with a conversion. It pays off.
And they've looked at the situation, figured it out well. A two-score game in this situation, they've got to feel much better about where they are.
There's the stiff arm. And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line. Offense set to begin their next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
The partners are almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now, but let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. The pass, obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
But maybe run some instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for them. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
Play action. Here's Hurts. This is Smith with a grab. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. That one covers 29 yards. First down.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Back to throw. And his throw is incomplete.
And their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Towards the end zone for Brown. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
Well, when the running game's not working, sometimes you just got to take a few more chances down the field. That's a good effort, but it winds up incomplete.
That is caught. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds.
It's a gain of
They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
Eagles first down.
No touch that.
First and goal at the 2-yard
Barkley is not going anywhere. He'll be hit and drop for no gain at the 2-yard line. Two of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend. Touchdown, Eagles! Saquon Barkley, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Eagles are back within a score.
Eagles. The Eagles will
They'll look to throw. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
Bears 25, Eagles 22.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he'll wisely just take a knee here. This ball will come out to the 30-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
They'll go play action here with Williams. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Jalen Phillips, the former first-rounder, getting in there for the sack. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. To throw, it's Williams. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's going to be forced out of bounds inside the 5-yard line. Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Swift will score. Touchdown, Chicago. He finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL, a complete back. 3 down, stay on the field, run it, and catch it. And he gets it done.
Santos with the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Now, after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
From the 22, here's 2nd and 8. Hurts. Now he's going to step up and run. He's got Brown on the out route complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Hurts connecting there with Brown for the Eagles first.
First and 10 at the 37.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Now, a quick throw there is incomplete.
I'm not even sure I know who this guy is out there playing right now. This is very unlike him, one of the most accurate guys in the league. Totally off his game right now.
I don't know. I was going to ask you what you pin it on, but defensively, they've been pretty solid.
Well, sometimes, you know, those defenders, they get into the receivers pretty well, and if they chip away at their timing, it's going to affect what you're doing throwing the ball as well.
So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Now Hurts is going to do it himself. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down. So there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the 4th quarter, picking up the 1st.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time. And that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way. But what a nice job using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing when it was time to exit the pocket and go.
That's a 12-yard gain now on back-to-back plays.
10 at the 20-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 10-yard line.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Saquon Barkley, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Eagles have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. They'll try and throw for it. Now Hurts is going to do it himself. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it.
Keep the score. Bears 32. Eagles 28. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
21-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Right now clinging to a one-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays that are going to gain yardage, how would you say it, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the first downs. And the goal, end the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
That's good.
And this is exactly what you're looking to do offensively. If you can start stringing some runs together like this, you'll keep churning out first downs, and that's going to put you in a great position to carry this one home.
To the right side, and he's got more complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 14 yards and a Chicago first down.
A gain of 14. First down, Bears.
To throw, Williams. Will try and set up the screen to Swift. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. And this defense here going to burn their second timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. From the shotgun, a throw for Williams. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Zach Boyd in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. Throwing is Williams. There's a short one caught by Loveland. And he is down at the 48. A pickup of 4 that started at one 48-yard line and ended at the other.
He's a rookie, and you don't want to get hung up on the word potential. But when you see him make catches like that, you keep thinking to yourself, he's good now. He's got a chance to be great with plenty of work.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And even though he gets out of bounds to stop the clock, it's not
Chicago. Head down Lakeshore Drive and you find Venerable Soldier Field. We've got it's Chicago.
Get this money. Get these money.
Greg Olsen, and that's Cairo Santos to get us started. And off we go from Soldier Field. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
At their own 25-yard line.
On the ground, and finally, they'll bring him down beyond the 45. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
When he gets in that race, he's normally good for this yardage for anyone's to run.
Now the first down for the Alabama State. Burrow is way forward. Jervon there on the track.
It's 2nd and 8.
Shot in the field. Here's 2nd and 8. 180. Once again, it's Gibbs. Room to run inside the 40. All the way. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Lions. Took away Greg to get this game started. Able to get the touchdown.
Mike, anytime you can create explosive plays in the run game, you're going to take it, and they're going to be able to build on those plays as the rest of this game moves along.
Now Jake Bates on for the extra point. It's good. And the Lions will take a 7-0 lead.
Bears nothing.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. And that kick goes out of bounds right away, and that is a big mistake because that ball could move the yard line. On 1st and 7, it's Williams. That's to the Michigan man, Colston Loveland. Across midfield, post 46-yard line. 13 yards to start that drive. First of the game here for DeAndre Swift. And they'll take this down inside 35. Give them 14 on that one. Good for a Bears first down. It's Williams. That's caught left side by from
Second and
a play. The throw with Williams. He's got it at the 7. And he'll take this in.
Fucking go.
There. Touchdown.
Let's fucking go.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field for the first time in the game.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick off. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take it. It's a 3 tight end as they have first and 10. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. He'll be brought down up past the 35. From the 36, it is first and 10.
A gain of 12.
They're on the tackle.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6. At the
It's Gibbs. He's to get past the scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. Montez Sweat, they're on the tackle.
brings up third and
They need 5. Now a give, but here comes the reverse. And he gets it to midfield, and he gets the first down. Drive continues. Touchdown apiece in the third place. All even on the score. We're back to the field. Lions to begin the second quarter as they've got it with first and 10.